Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours. Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you. This is not a scheduled break time.
What the? Who could have done this? Where is it? What is it now?
Smoking's bad for you, boys. Real bad. Ouch. That's gonna leave a mark. Almost there.
What was that? Nothing to report. Thank you.
And here is that son of a bitch Grabjack. I never saw the Queen of Spades so empty. You ask me, you don't know how to run this gambling den. If he was to disappear, I doubt anybody would miss him. Legend. Much better. Well, this sofa served his last drink. It almost makes me want to raise a toast. Let's take his carnage badge. He don't need it anymore. Bizarre.
everybody.
All right, let's get
It's not
real.
about
It
the
was
cargo.
never about the loot. It was about the justice. Get on bit two. Get on bit two.
Ready? Let's do this. Moving forward. Sweep on in.
Yeah, stick close.
Check your corners.
Let's hold the door.
Ready? Vince, I hope you die.
Go ahead.
Moving
Follow
forward.
you. Follow you.
Looks clear so far.
Balcony on the right.
I got him.
Yep.
Oh, there's two up there. There's two of them up there.
There's two by the ladder. Oh, I gotta step back. I gotta be there.
Come on now, let him have it. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
The guy on the right is still up.
Somebody kill him.
No, there's another guy behind the guy on the ladder.
You guys should totally watch your back.
Jared, you asked for this. I'm just saying that you did nothing to say. You literally invited us.
Eat lead.
Let him. He's down.
Take him out.
Stop.
All right. I think we got him.
Now, let's keep moving. Jared acting like he's got tricks up his sleeves. Hey, go ahead and move in.
Oh shit! Wait! It's an ambush. Back up.
Hey, catch.
Oh, that got him.
Nice.
That got him. Sweet. Go, move on in.
Vinny, stay right. There. All right, Vinny, go right. I'm gonna stay left.
All right, I'm going to the bridge. All gone.
Hey, Vinny, you find him first. Do me a favor. Teach him a lesson.
Oh, with pleasure. Hi, Jared.
Hey, Vince. Want to know what I think of you?
And that's what I think of you.
Did you get him?
Oh yeah, sweet. I wouldn't a lot.
Honestly, I don't even care that the place is empty. I really don't. It
Yeah,
was
no, I'm
worth
not really
it
seeing
just to
anything.
get the kid.
It would have gone a lot faster if I was there.
No, I think we're keeping the caterpillar.
What?
What?
Jared, did you collect like every Benny's in the verse?
Well, who's hungry?
Some of these creatures are obvious and somewhat mundane, like elephants, which you'll be hunting for ivory. But then there's creatures that you'll need silver to defeat, and you'll need to go and hunt those in the dark and haunted places of Hyboria.
Building is a very important aspect of survival as well.
Having a building in Conan Exiles provides shelter from the environment, keeps you safe from the dangers of the outside, will keep you safe from your enemies in PvP, and of course, it provides a place for you to put all your stuff and lock it behind closed doors.
Thralls are another very important tool that we have for survival.
You make thralls, you create thralls. For example, you capture a blacksmith thrall, and he'll give you access to items that can only be crafted by that blacksmith thrall. That allows you, for example, to create Sumerian weapons, even though your character is not a Sumerian. One of the advantages of capturing thralls and breaking their wheel on the Wheel of Pain is that then you can use them to defend your base when you're not around. Your small private army of thralls will be able to keep your stuff protected while you're not there.
It is very important that you do prepare for the sandstone because it will ultimately kill you.
Two options. You can either find shelter, or you can craft yourself a rebreather mask, which will allow you to survive and explore in the sandstorm. As you explore the dark and dangerous places of Hyboria, it'll also start to drive you insane. You'll start to see things and hear things that aren't there.
But there are ways that you have to get rid of it. For example, you can capture and convert thralls that will dance for you, whose main effect is that they help you get rid of your corruption. Religion is another very important aspect of survival, as one of the major drivers for conflict. Avatars are a major dominating force in this world. It takes a very significant investment, and when you summon, you can rest assured they're going to have a huge impact.
When you start Conan Exiles, you'll be scavenging resources from the wastelands, sticks and stones to create your first rudimentary axe. But by the end, you'll be summoning an avatar of a god to smite your foes.
Regarding survival, you better run.
Few things stoke the fire in a pirate's dark heart like buried treasure. In Update 0.1, there could be riches hidden beneath the sands of any island out there on the open sea. But all great adventures begin with a promise. And that's where our maps come in. When you embark on a treasure quest in this update of the game, you'll have a map to get you sailing in the right direction. In this case, a classic X marks the spot style map. You and your crew will be relying on this map, first to pinpoint the island, then to dig up the treasure. Making this a little bit easier is the map table on your ship. This gives you a wider view of the many islands you can travel to, and your ship's position on the sea. By comparing the islands on both maps like some kind of ingenious pirate detective, you can plot a course and get your treasure hunt underway. Ideally, at some point you'll make it to the right island, and face one more test of your crew's cartographic skills to track down the buried stash. There won't really be a giant red X in the sand, so you'll have to to use the island's landmarks to find your way. Just like birthday celebrations and riding a seesaw, digging for treasure is much more fun with someone else. And the more of you who help to dig, the faster you'll uncover the bounty. But that's only half the voyage. For the real reward, you need to get the chest back to an outpost and cash it in. So while one pirate hauls the treasure, the others should escort them back to the ship, watching for any sly rivals who would love to score some treasure the easy way. Back on the ship, it's up to you to find a good hiding place for your precious cargo. There's still a chance that some enterprising sea dog will sneak on board and snatch it, but don't make it easy for them. Of course, the seas can be treacherous, and your crew will have to work together to reach a safe haven, fending off rival crews if they get too close. This could be a chance to test your blunderbuss or pistol by boarding their ship, to engage in a friendly exchange of ideas. If that doesn't go to plan, you'll be taking a trip to the Ferry of the Damned because, well, you'll be dead. But don't worry too much. If you and your fellow lost souls ask the captain nicely, he might escort you back to the real world and you'll be back in action. So what happens if your whole ship goes down? Well, as luck would have it, some friendly mermaids will be on hand to rescue you and your crew. Because that's what mermaids do, apparently. If, after all this, you eventually get back to an outpost with your ill-gotten gains, head to the shipwright who'll happily exchange it for gold. Well, maybe not happily, but she will exchange it. One quest, well and truly smashed. This is just a first glimpse of what's to come in Sea of Thieves, and we look forward to showing you more as we set sail through our technical alpha phase and beyond. Cheers!
Identity is an MMORPG that's unlike any other you've ever played. It's not based on levels or skill progression, it's based on you, your character, and what you want to do with it. Identity is all about giving absolute freedom in a world that's full of other people and fun things to do. We've gotten rid of most of the AI and replaced it with people. It's people who are driving down the street, and it's people who run for governor, it's people who play as police officers and fight crime. You'll find sports, car racing, paintball matches, and more others than I have time to list.
We have a little more work left to do on interface and such, but even as it is, it's the most complete player housing I've ever seen in MMO. This inside is a 2-bedroom apartment, which means it can house 2 people, the owner and a friend. It starts off a little bit basic with low-level trims on the walls and such, and laminate flooring. All this can get upgraded. Almost everything is interactive, like this TV we turned on, streaming YouTube videos.
Oh my god, what the f*** happened?
Alright, do me a favor. Call FSA Chebiz or something, he's in the beginning of the list, and tell him that ASDFZ needs that help we were talking about, alright?
And just need some arms and a little bit of hair. There we go. There, perfect. That's a masterpiece right there. So if I hold down my action key, I can choose to take it away. And now it's actually an item in my furniture inventory. Now, art like this too can be reproduced. You can have prints done, but the original will always be shown as the original piece. So it's probably going to be a little bit more value if it could. Alright. Perfect. That is beautiful. Another important thing over here is your computer. And computers are quite a bit like the smartphone you have in game, but it can do a few more things. You can watch live streams, you can play games that are made just for the in-game computer. There's a functional internet that is embedded right into the game. And if you are too poor for a computer of your own, you can always go to an internet cafe. And that covers the features as they stand right now for the apartment. We're always expanding on it, adding new things, adding more pieces of furniture to choose between, more customization options. The same level of detail, we're taking it further. Not only in apartments, but you'll see this kind of fidelity in weapons, vehicles, the policing system, prisons, everything under the sun.